the founder president of Takshil Foundation, an NGO that works towards nurturing, educating, and empowering underprivileged. 7 years ago, I was working with a networking and software company heading Maharashtra, climbing the corporate ladder and enjoying the process. Parallelly, I also cherished raising my only child, Takshil. As a parent, I've always believed that the best way to raise your children is by example. Seeing me work hard taught my son Takshil to focus on his goals and work diligently towards them. At the same time, seeing him taking pride in my achievements pushed me to better myself. In a way, we motivated each other and helped each other grow. Like all mothers do, I doted on my child. He meant the world to me, and we shared a warm and loving bond. Okay, this is difficult for me. Please bear with me. His aura of confidence, gentle strength, overwhelming happiness, tremendous energy gave strength to all of us who were close to him. Takshil always harbored the ambition of being an architect. He was barely 9 years old when he realized his life's goal and worked diligently towards it. He wanted to make a mark and build a legacy through his work, but destiny had other plans. 7 years ago, while he was studying in his second year of architecture, they went to Banaras on a study trip. They went on a boat ride, and my 19-year-old only child drowned in the Ganges. A few days before he died, he commented to his friends that he would like to be buried under a tombstone with the inscription, "One man's roof is another man's floor." A premonition, perhaps. Takshil's sudden and shocking death left me completely shattered. There was numbness, darkness, emptiness. My mind froze. I think I lost focus. There were memory lapses. I still have them today. I lost concentration, the will to work. I resigned from work immediately. Just the day before he died, I had told him, "Takshil, you've grown up to be a wonderful human being, treating everyone with respect and equanimity. You're focused in life and you work hard towards your goal." My heart was swelling with pride. The next morning, he was gone. The days went by in despair, mostly filled with suicidal thoughts. I cried when he left for the trip, wondering how I could stay for 15 days without him, and here I was left to face an entire lifetime. Losing a loved one is the most traumatic, crushing, painful, exhausting emotion to deal with. The days went by, the vacuum in my life was filled with recollections, memories, unfulfilled dreams. I recalled a conversation where he said, "Mom, long after I'm dead and gone, I want to be remembered for the good work that I have done." Another time he mentioned that when we look from up, I should be able to see my logo on top of the buildings that I have designed. The bitterness of a life snatched away so unexpectedly kept haunting me. I wanted to set up something in his memory. At the same time, fulfill his dream of being known for the good work that he has done. Since I don't have architectural skills myself, what better than nurturing and educating children who have the dreams but not the means? And thus, Takshil Foundation was born with the motto, nurture, educate, empower. Despite differing opinions, I stuck to my decision and I went ahead. This decision and the resulting work that came with it helped me pull out of my depression. It gave me a purpose in life, but I kept slipping back into the dark spaces. I realized that I was unable to cope with reality, and in fact, even today, the trick or my secret to coping is by working all waking hours or being surrounded by people close to me. The days go by, the nights are still tough. Even now, there are mornings when I wake up and rush to his room to see if he's asleep on his bed and everything is but a nightmare. Coming to the NGO, the idea of starting these classes began with the neighbor's maid when she asked for help with her children. From there began a step-by-step process of finding students, teachers, space, analyzing requirements, fund mobilization, creating an organizational structure, etc. I started with 4 students and 1 teacher. As word spread, children began bringing in more children. More people joined us. And today we reach a present strength of about 225 students being taught by 45 teachers and approximately another 40 volunteers who work in other areas. Takshil Foundation aims to provide opportunities for education and healthcare that allows all children to aspire and experience towards a better quality of life. The foundation stands for instilling self-confidence, academic excellence, and competence in children to help them gear for a better future. Our long-term vision is a community where every child's basic needs are met. What we do at the organization is to provide spoken English courses across all ages, from 5-year-olds to adult learners, provide curriculum support from standard 8th to the graduation levels, that is BCom levels as well as BSc IT students. We have students with us who are appearing for their CA entrance, couple of students who are appearing for their medical entrance. We provide vocational training and guidance for women in the form of crochet embroidery classes, beautician's course. Vocational guidance is provided to students where the teachers act as mentors, guide them in their careers. Employment opportunities are provided. We have workshops in the form of art, craft, dance, theatre to provide alternate methods of teaching. Medical camps are held. Medical help is supported to those needing and deserving. In fact, one of the most important things that we do at the organization is to provide financial support for students in need of financial assistance to further their studies. This does not restrict to the students who are with us in this particular center. It also, in fact, if any of you know of any students, needy, deserving student looking for financial assistance, please help them get in touch with us. This is also something that I provide to all the other schools that I work with, or the other organizations that I work with, or anywhere across India, pan-India. I must mention here that all this has been possible thanks to my dedicated team who work selflessly along with me on this journey. We hope to inspire more people to make a difference in the lives of these people, either through volunteer support or financial assistance. What started as an attempt to keep my only child's memory alive, today gives me a reason to look forward to another day. You know, of all the multiple roles that I have essayed, both at work and home, being a mother is what I cherish the most. Takshil is never going to come back, and that's a reality which is very hard to accept. So nurturing the children at the organization is an attempt to keep fill a small part of the huge void that he has left behind. I do believe that each of us faces challenges, but how we face them and rise above them is what defines us. Life has been tragic, yes, but I refuse to allow it to be a tragedy. And I refuse to allow the tragedy to bring me down. Instead, I use it as a catalyst to strengthen me, to soften me, and rebuild me. Takshil was, is, and will always remain my strength. And even today, it's important to me that my 27-year-old is proud of his mom. Thank you so much, Shivani. Thank you, Tony.